Hi guys, so excuse the tired look, but it's a good timing. So this video I am going to discuss a little bit of what lupus is. Not everyone has heard of it. There is two types and I can't remember the other one, but mine is SLE lupus, and I know that means systemic lupus. The L and the E, I'm not sure, give it a Google. So I have got lupus SLE, which is systemic lupus. I cannot pronounce for the life of me. Sorry, the S, the L and the E, so you'd have to give that a Google. But I would like to tell you what the symptoms of what I have got in my personal experience with lupus. So when you have lupus, you will get assigned, or normally you do, a rheumatologist. And this is a doctor that specialises in autoimmune diseases. So this is a condition, lupus is a condition that affects your immune system. It affects your joints, your skin, and your kidneys, which is ironic because you get plastered with so many different medications to suit all the different symptoms. They have to keep a close eye on you, and it also attacks other organs. This is an example of what it does to your skin. As you can see from that, the skin is actually being attacked by my body on its own. We take for granted that, like I said, it affects your organs, doesn't it? Your skin is your biggest organ. I never even thought of that at the time, but yeah, my skin gets it. A lot of us get what's called the butterfly rash. Not everyone with systemic lupus does suffer this, but a lot of us do. There's some marks and things like that that aren't far off that on my face. Thank goodness I'm a makeup artist, that's handy. So I get a lot of joint and muscle pain, and because I've got fibromyalgia into the bargain, it's quite rare to have both, so it doesn't help. But currently there's no cure. Most of us that have systemic lupus will be put on a drug called hydroxychloroquine. Well done me. That's one that you can have a Google at. Or, like I said, there's no cure for lupus, but all your symptoms are treated prescriptively, so therefore if you've got inflammation you'll be given a lot of the time steroids. I've had that for a long time, and the side effect I hated from that was the tiredness and the weight gain. But I've lost a stone now since my last video, so hopefully it's starting to show. The term that your rheumatologists use when your lupus is active is that it's out of remission. It's a term that I don't enjoy and I don't like. I don't think that's the right word, but it does mean that it's not lying dormant anymore and that it is active. You know it's active because your symptoms will increase. So as mentioned before, your joint pain, perhaps your skin will get worse. Your muscle pain and the fatigue is real. It's like a tiredness worse than any kind of jet lag you've experienced. So in a nutshell, systemic lupus is the condition that will attack your healthy parts of your body, mainly your joints, your skin and your kidneys, hence the reason for the two drugs that I've mentioned. Hydroxychloroquine is pretty much standard entry, and they'll change the dose depending on how you are. Steroids is for reducing the inflammation, I can't get that word out, reducing the inflammation in your body and hopefully helping to protect your kidneys and your other organs. I have had to go up a couple of doses and they introduced another drug for me, but I couldn't tell you what it's called. But when I find out I'll tell you. But that's because I am out of remission at the moment, hence why my skin and my body's been so tired. But yeah, if you want to know any more, please fire ahead and ask me some questions. If you unfortunately suffer from this condition, I wish you all the best, and if there's any advice or anything you could give me, that'd be great. I'll see you in my next video.